feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 너.
The three for Doncic. No good there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now let's catch up with David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 3 rebounds and 1 block. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Green kicks to Curry. Shoots over Doncic. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at the Cavaliers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for Golden State, they've been fighting through some things, pushing to find answers. But they do remain a dangerous team that others probably still fear playing.
Hardaway from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Looney passes to Green. Curry kicks to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Doncic against Curry. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And another one falls.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
The 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Wiggins against Hardaway. Passes it to Curry from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The baseline J. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
The pass to Green. Looney kicks to Curry. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Doncic, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Curry outside, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Wiggins against Hardaway. Tries it from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Wiggins kicks to Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. Woods got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look at Golden State. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And, of course, there's Dallas, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for...
Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
Different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Christian Wood. Markieff Morris comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Josh Green subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Doncic against Poole. Green taking his time here. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Green. Doncic has got 11 points. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion. But I think we've seen real progress in this regard. And that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Outside, Green. Pass to Hardaway. 7-foot shot, and that's good for 2. Hardaway has got his first points in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poole against Doncic. And Poole gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Poole, the pass to Green. Shoots over Powell. And it's Green missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the dunk by Doncic.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Poole, the pass to Moody. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Hardaway. Iguodala kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
On the wing, Green. Dallas moving it around. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Poole. Good work defensively by Morris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Morris throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Poole, the pass to Moody. Count it. Moody's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him. What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Iguodala against Holiday. The shot from 20 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Maverick shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Green left side. Here's Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's now 22 points for Luka Doncic.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Holiday, the pass to Morris. Back to Holiday. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Golden State with it. Iguodala dishes to Green. Powell pulls it in. Maverick shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. Warriors shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Baldwin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Moody. Gary Payton comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Green. Morris outside. A new 14 for the Mavericks. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Poole. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And it's Doncic missing. Warriors shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Payton from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ntilikina. Dallas no good that time either. Payton from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard. And it's Wiggins missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes to Green. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Guys, we know unequivocally those guys who have pure shooting form and can consistently knock down range shots are going to be rewarded. Davis Bertans meets that criteria.
Here's Curry with the three, and good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And there's the pass to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Josh Green.
Looney's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry finds Kuminga. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Yet another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Curry outside. Hits it again. Wow.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Pass to Bertans. Over to the wing. Ntilikina kicks to Green. Fires it up. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Golden State. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry way outside, and the Warriors get it back. Here's the three. And again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. Green, and Green slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Curry, and another one.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for more. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Josh Green.
One shot.
Free throw good by Curry.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
They grabbed their own miss. McGee goes up again. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bertans can't get it to go. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And a moment he will catch his breath from this scoring rampage.
Yeah, giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
This is the kind of game, the kind of performance that you never forget. What an historic scoring display.
Making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. Curry from deep three-point land. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now Bertans. Here's Ntilikina. Offensive rebound. Powell trying to free himself up. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Kuminga. Here's Pertinis. Here's Powell. Missed it, even after all those chances. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And they get it back. Curry on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Fires the three. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 assists tonight.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
You know what time it is, man, fans. Here comes your G-Man crew.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got his first points of the night.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
It's Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Curry. A shot by Bertans, nobody around. Here's Powell. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
The shot by Kleber, wide open. They get it back. Ntilikina can't hit.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Passes it to Bertans. From deep. Powell kicks to Ntilikina. They shoot again. Powell, that's good.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
And the basket by Curry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ntilikina passes to Bertans. Feeds it to Powell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Klay Thompson. Free throw good by Curry. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now the pass to Ntilikina. Right wing. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Here's Powell. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Curry. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Ntilikina. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And the slam dunk by McGee. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Iguodala against Bertans. And Holiday has it in the corner. Ntilikina. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Warriors, Donte DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Mavericks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Bertans, the pass to McGee. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And here's Holiday. Pass to Kleber. Back to Holiday. And the pass to Bertans. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. In the corner, it's Kleber. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Ntilikina. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Moody the pass to Curry. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Here's Ntilikina. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.